podcast is live. Okay. Dean is streaming. www.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Bro, can I get a ping? Dean says. He does it himself. Oh my god. Lance, this is gonna be hype.
I'm so glad Dean is streaming, dude. He's the GOAT.
I don't know if he's gonna talk. Like, I heard him just a few minutes ago, but I don't know if he's gonna talk. I hope so, though. Oh, wait, I need to turn down this volume, I think, of the stream a little bit. Okay. Alright, bro. Time to pay attention. They're doing... Wait, is Elderly Snake there? Damn, bro. They're playing Elderly, apparently.
Wow. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright. Yeah, Spy. Who's winning?
Yes. Nash's team. And it's
W.
not gonna be very close.
Juan says, well, you're lucky I gave you the code 3 minutes late. Bro, shut up. Oh, bro, there's 3 people in the game.
Be careful, or
LLARP will win.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a different
bro.
PC. Bye-bye.
Alright, see you.
I think
Even though they don't play anymore. Like never seen them play.
Unks is gonna win.
Yeah, Unks always wins, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot about this game.
Dean forgot about the game? Damn.
I fully forgot about this game.
Wait, what do you mean
Everyone else took
play
forever
anymore?
to join too. So it's okay.
But
I
they don't
joined at
play anymore,
5:10, which is 10 minutes after the game starts when I started stream.
I think the only one who
They were like
doesn't
2 out
really
of
play
8.
anymore is
Never seen them
Chase.
online.
Nash gets on... Okay, it's
Skated
only
at
for
Vietnam so
CCL,
often.
so I guess. Rick
Do you want this light
plays,
on?
though. Rick plays.
Do you want the light on?
And Katz plays a couple times a week, I think. Delta, I
Already
have
we're
no
on food.
clue.
Food's a good first
Toby,
map.
I think, as well.
I like food. It's very
Place
aggressive,
as
very,
well.
very heavy on the diamonds. And then we were
Wait,
on
they're
8 out of
playing.
8.
They're playing
I was so
Executory.
excited. And some
Down, bro.
crashes. You know, that's a lot better than a crash
They're
during the
cooked.
game.
If they're playing
That's
Exit.
crazy.
if they're actually playing Exa, they're cooked. Exa is like a worse version of Lance. No disrespect
Exa
to
is
Lance.
very bad.
So we'll hopefully have Exa get back in here in a second. And then as long as our teams are all good.
Lance is worse
No,
NGL.
bro. Lance is not worse than Executory, bro.
I got on so quick that I didn't get my skin loaded properly.
Didn't
and then
Lance beat you in a
might be
1v1
default
entity?
now.
Not
Should get some
really.
hype with this. So this is
Not really.
semifinals.
Only
This
in
is
NA.
probably the game I've
Only
been
in NA,
most
right,
interested
right.
in watching because I watched both of these two
So would
play in
Executory
other
beat you in a
rounds,
1v1
and they
in
were really,
NA?
really solid.
my
LARP, I
hotkey
think, hasn't
didn't
lost a
work.
game yet, and they beat oh, they did lose one game to EGT, who I'm pretty sure is pretty solid, and then they kind of buy it in their last round. But LARP, I've seen they're really good. They have some of the biggest name players, and then Gustambos are basically the exact same thing. They both did lose one round.
No,
They both had
Gustambos
hard
is not the
games,
same thing.
but they both made
They
it
just
through.
have cheaters,
So
bro.
hopefully, like if this game is
And
a 2-0,
Executory.
especially if I had 2-0, I'm gonna be really sad about it.
Oh my god. Lucas GP88 joined the game. Isn't
Like, you say,
that
"What's up,
Peru?
Beanie Poo?"
I
in
forgot.
chat,
I
and
forgot
I have
who.
no idea who
I
they
forgot
are.
which account Peru is. Is it Payne or is it Lucas or?
There's always someone. There's
Yeah.
always one person on my stream who says, "Why is it in 480p?" Can you refresh? Because I feel like other people be complaining. It always comes that way to someone.
Yeah. Dean is absolutely right. The stream quality is good, bro.
But usually it ends up fine. Our other semifinal, I'll spoil it if you didn't see it already. Oh, it's because we had some issues with that actually. I was gonna say
Oh,
who
is
they're
the game
playing, but
starting? The game's
technically we don't
starting.
know
The game's
who
starting.
this is gonna play yet, so I won't say anything.
Alright, time
You
for
wanna watch
peak.
that stream? It is up.
Time for peak. It's food. It's food.
Alright, let me fix the scoreboard before someone yells at me for forgetting to do that. Alright.
Alright. Good. Cool.
Gustambos
Amazing.
over here on orange. You see
Nice
the kid
first
from Orange. I
rush.
would assume we see
Okay.
the same thing on the
Nice.
side of
One
LARP.
mid.
Yeah, we do. I don't know where. I guess there wasn't enough blocks, so blue. Little mistake at the beginning. They didn't give up both diamond gens right away, which is not really ideal.
LARP is up right now.
Because you had two kits, right? You had two of the builder kits on the
They
side.
got the gold and the
Gustambos and
diamond.
only one. Is it
Team
backwards?
colors are
Is
wrong.
LARP orange? Okay. As long as people are playing, this is gonna be confusing.
Doesn't
because some of
matter.
the team names.
We're
So
not gonna
one says that
redo
LARP
because
is
team
actually
colors, right?
orange.
Bro.
Well, I was gonna say that
Bro,
we could
this
just play it out
dude.
with the wrong team
Nah,
names.
there's no
But I
way.
guess Juan says no.
One is
you're on the
redoing
wrong
because of
team,
fucking
we're
team
gonna-
colors?
we're
Are
gonna
you kidding me?
restart the game from the beginning.
Bro, what the fuck? This
Look at the
fucking
roster so I know
dude.
what's going on here.
Nah.
Yeah, so LARP, like, that's what I thought, right? LARP is Nash and Toby Two Spades and Rickster and that whole team. And then Gustambos is Eldery Snake's team. Eldery Snake, Leo, Stray, Hunties, Executory. By the way, if I'm not saying a name on a team, it's because I don't know how to say it. I'm saying all the ones that I do know how to say. Because people in Minecraft like to replace random letters and especially vowels with like an X and a Q. And then you do that, and I don't know what your name is anymore.
Bro. This is insane.
Alright, let me real quick pause so we can get into another private game. We're gonna be the same map, obviously. Still gonna be on food, still gonna be North America. I believe both these teams are North American, so they'll all be NA games, so I'm not 100% on that.
I'm back.
Bro, Juan restarted the
Check,
fucking match because of team colors, bro.
Birthday second, Palace third, and they are all gonna be on North American servers.
He said team colors are wrong. PG,
I'm a
stop.
little disappointed
Bro.
with the team swap there because I think
LARP got both diamond gens, by the way.
Have a really, they had a lot better of a start
Awesome.
because they were able to get both gens.
And then he
Because
restarted.
both these teams have
But
played on
we're gonna ignore that.
time, so they both have their own strategy with it. Right. So I don't know.
Death said chat.
What's
Gustambos
up,
could have
chat?
decided that they only want one builder kit, and they would rather have the three, I imagine,
Dean just
healer
said
golden apple
Gustambos
kits
got
on the other
banned.
three members, as opposed to basically a second
So
person
not a
being
good
nerfed
fit.
for the entirety of the game.
Bro, stop trolling.
That's just what they'd have to make, but I don't know if it's worth it because it's a very big difference between having two builder kits and having to have one person get iron and buy builds, right? And really having one builder kit is when you need two to get to mid, having one is really not any better
Oh,
than
no.
having zero. So I would honestly expect that was a mistake. I think you either go all four gaps or you have two builders. I don't think one is viable. At least
Peru is
from my perspective.
bypassing,
Not the
but on
pro
wrong
player, though.
account.
Bro.
What?
He's
Shut
on
up,
Nash
bro.
account.
Bro, Lance.
Yo.
Entity's trolling, don't worry.
Crashed again.
We can't have people leaving after they joined, otherwise team will get messed up.
Very carefully that everyone is
Nobody
before
cares,
we start
brother.
this.
Parasito,
See Ellery Snake
Nashito.
over there.
You're not gonna redo the fucking game
Trophy
because
icon.
the team colors were
From
switched.
last tournament, last
Like,
Wars one.
come on, bro.
Yeah, that's really lame.
Like, if the team colors are switched, just switch them on the stream. It's not that big a deal, bro.
Fast Wi-Fi. And
Yeah.
they never have fast Wi-Fi. Even for Minecraft, which you really don't need all that good of a connection to play Minecraft.
Okay. Remove the scoreboard. Okay, you did it. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Legit just said in
Alright,
the
we are
chat that
resetting. It'll be
Peru
the
and
exact
Dex
same
are
thing
playing.
as last time, except obviously the teams are backwards.
Who?
So
Who
I'm
said
curious
that
to
in the
watch
chat?
Blue, actually, because Gustambos were orange last time.
Blitzita!
Let's see what they do with the
Wait, clip that, send it to me.
Oh no, my bad. I was watching orange last time. So this, they did have the double kill.
Clip
last
that,
time.
send
They
it.
can't open inventory. Now you see they did bring.
Bro,
two
nah,
kits.
they're
Mistake
not.
last
They're not
time.
gonna do a restart again,
What
right?
are we doing?
I've never heard of this before. Can't open your inventory.
If they're gonna restart again, I swear to fucking god.
That's something I would expect that if you would kind of be fixed, but I'm not sure.
No, wait, there's no
It's
way,
pretty
there's no
strong,
way.
The game wins 2 times in a row. I guess the first
Nah,
time was
bro.
kind of the player's fault.
Death said on what chat?
In the live stream, bro. In the fucking live stream.
And then the person who couldn't open their
Dude.
inventory just left.
What is happening?
So
What? No.
looking at this, and I'm
We'll
figuring
need video evidence
that
for a
might be
redo.
rough because once
Yeah,
there's
maybe we
video
should
evidence,
we should have video evidence for your
LPX
fucking
will
redo
be
because
left.
we should switch
So,
team colors.
let's all pray
Bro, this
together
dude.
that they have a clipping software on the computer and they can
Dude,
check
I
that.
can't believe Vegeta snitched on his own team, dude.
Not like Mark's gonna care though.
Just start punching people. That's what I would do right now. There
Well,
was a
like Dex
bug
isn't bypassing,
for a
right?
very
Dex isn't
short
even
amount of time
banned,
on
I'm pretty
Java where
sure.
you could be a
No,
spectator.
Dex is
And you
LPX
could
banned.
fly over to someone's egg and
Dex was
right-click it,
denied
and it would
entry from
break.
league.
Yeah, but oh, it was
So
denied
people
entry.
would jump, people would
Damn.
avoid
Yeah.
Why the fuck was it denied
immediately
entry?
off of the game start,
I think
and then
being
they'd fly over
associated
to the
with
other team's base,
some people
and they'd
saying
right-click
it was
their egg
gonna
in
bypass or
spectator mode,
something.
and
I
they'd
don't
break
really
it
know
before they
exactly
respawn.
what.
That one was fun.
Bro, oh my god, I need to get my fucking laptop charger at this point. I think I think I can do that before they restart. If they don't restart, I swear, bro. Like, they're probably gonna restart now.
I don't really know what we're gonna do right now. Like,
Because
I guess
blue
if I
tube
was
looks like
if I was
it's
blue,
like,
if I was LARP, I would play it out right now.
I don't know, LARP isn't doing much. Nah, Chase got the egg.
They are.
Chase killed Leo.
Like, I'm not really paying attention to this game because obviously
Peru
they
killed
weren't
Chase.
actually
I think
playing
that's
seriously at
Peru
the
anyway.
beginning. You know, so the leather armor is bugged. Someone
pretty
said in
sure.
chat. I
It's
was
Peru or
told, and I was
Osmar.
under the impression that was
It might be
not a
Osmar,
texture pack
'cause
bug. It was a
Why
bug
would
with
Peru register on 2 accounts?
the actual Minecraft, right? Because I've seen other people talk about having this. But I will try that. Like, I will
It's
take
fight.
my.
It's a
I'll take
fight.
texture pack off in between these games and see if it gets fixed. So I mean, like, we have fights here, right?
Rick
Like,
and Toby.
Dexter. Lucas has
Wait.
a diamond sword. That's pretty impressive, honestly. He's Loki has better
Toby against
lore than Monster
Elderly,
does,
Rick
but
against Peru,
these are not serious
or
fights, right? It's a
Osmer.
4v2, and it
I
was
don't care,
never
bro.
a real thing.
Whoever Rick is fighting is definitely
Good hits
cheating.
though. Toby almost gets knocked off too.
Toby's gonna die.
Toby does
Yeah,
get
Toby
knocked off.
died.
I mean, like, I like
Damn,
the
bro.
effort.
Hmm.
It's
How did
well
Toby
played.
die? Oh.
These are obviously really good players,
Well,
but
it's not like a serious fight.
this is not real.
Yeah.
As
Oh
Jake
my
said in
god,
chat,
bro.
like, you shouldn't need evidence for a redo. I'm
It's a
kinda mixed. I
2v4.
feel
It's a
like
2v4.
in this case, if it's the first time it happened and it's, you know, like, no one had an advantage that was literally off spawn, couldn't open inventory, I would probably be fine with not having evidence for that. But
What's
as a
Juan
general
say that
policy, you
Chase
kind
is
of have to
dragging?
require it. I mean, for like obvious reasons, right?
Like, it looked pretty obviously like jitter to me, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
Noodle says the armor thing is a cubecraft bug. There is another thing,
Juan
which is
might
leather
actually say
armor
that's
is
drag,
like super
so
huge and blocky, and that might be a texture pack thing.
that's the only
I
thing
do
I'm
like
worried
this one,
about.
this one off because
That's
it's
literally the only thing I'm
Lareful,
worried
it's a
about right now.
cubecraft one, and it's cool. But I will try. I will go on to vanilla after this one. Just check it out. Someone might need to remind me though, because I'm not very good at that.
Damn, the stream is lagging right now. What's happening to the frame rate? Oh no, it's
I
fine
don't
now.
really know what to do here. Like I said, I will spectate. I will show the fights off, but
I think
I'm
you're a
not gonna
couple
comment
seconds
over
ahead of
this
me.
like it's a super duper intense showdown that was played seriously the whole way through. Yeah, Lance, that's what I was saying, right? Is that I think in this case, if it's right before the game started or it's right as the game starts, I would not see why you'd need evidence. So like, JX, I don't know how to say your name. Like, I don't know what the X in there is representing, so I'm gonna call you JX. But in this specific case, I agree with you. Like, policy's policy. It's hard to fix in the middle of the game. Eldery goes down. You know, super tough fight there.
Yeah.
3v1. What are you gonna do?
No, poor elderly snake.
Yeah, bro, this is so intense. This is the most intense match since what is it?
You guys do shock me.
AGT
Like, I
against
don't. I
LARP.
have no
Very
idea
intense.
how the amount of viewers I have has gone up during this game.
Dude, LARP is
Like,
just
that's
so
kinda
good
wild.
that they wiped Gustambos.
Maybe like
Yeah,
these are
with
famous people. Maybe like people
2
just love
deaths
looking
at the moment.
Ash's username, even though they're not doing anything interesting.
Yeah.
So Noodles, the match counts if there's no evidence of the bug that LPX was facing, is what Juan said in chat. Like I said, if it was me personally, I would replay this game either way, because it's just obviously like a sham game that nobody really tried in this game, and it's very much a shame for a semifinal to end up that way. Rickster tries to go for like
Rick,
a 360 no scope with the leap feather.
We all saw
Misses
that.
terribly.
We all saw that, Rick.
Maybe Lucas
Dude,
comes
Rickster
back,
just
gets
leaped
the
in
egg,
the
knocks
void.
everyone off the edge, takes a win. But you know, I'd be
You're
impressed.
behind, bro. Yeah, Lucas might actually be Peru. Similar playstyle, looks like.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it is. Holy reach!
Yeah, you know, if anything, I'm glad that was over. So, I'm not going to update my scoreboard yet, because if I'm honest with you guys, I really hope this doesn't count. I'm going to pause
I also hope
for
it
a
doesn't
second
count. That
and
was a boring game, bro.
go off of my
And
own
LARP is gonna
texture
win anyway, so, you know. I'm gonna go get my laptop charger. Be right back.
You know, I think it's crazy that you have to exit. You have to go off of a server. Oh, I'm not even on Flareful right now. I just realized I'm on like a random other texture pack I was using. But I'll go back to default.
Okay, are they starting?
Yeah, you know, Java since 2009 has let you change texture packs from in a server. It's a game textures. I don't know why it's that hard. Maybe there's something with servers, because obviously Bedrock texture packs are a lot more intense a lot of the time. But that's more on the server side, right? Like, you can do that kind of stuff on Java too. CubeCraft Java does it with the prefix tags and stuff. It's just less common, or at least in the past was. If anyone remembers our old, I say our, I haven't been
I'm back.
CubeCraft for a while, but the old RPG we had with
Alright.
like custom designed monsters, that was a good one. So update you guys once I know what's going on with this, if it's gonna count or not.
Bro.
Okay, Juan says in team channel they will be redoing that game.
They're redoing it.
So game one,
Let's
we're still on
go.
game one. It is
We're
still
gonna get an actual
0-0. That
game.
bug sham game, I apologize,
If
you guys have to
LARP
sit
lose,
here
that's
and
sad,
watch
though.
it for
If
the
LARP
entirety of
loses
the
redo,
game.
I swear to
But
God.
it is not going to count.
Like, there's no way they lose the redo, right? Heights is just sitting here. AFK. Wait, Alonso.
Death set
Cool.
Alright, so now we're just gonna hang on and we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a new private game code, and we're gonna play round 1.
Chase
Take 3.
inventory glitch.
Nice default texture pack, everything will be more normal.
Dude, I'll watch Dean link the
I would have been really sad if that was a 1-0 right there from that game. So I feel like even LARP, who
Yeah,
obviously
he
came
doesn't have
out
the scoreboard
advantageous
covered.
there, I feel like even they'd want to play a legitimate game, you know?
That'd be the funniest thing.
Like we were saying, I don't know, nor would I say anyway if evidence was actually produced or anything like that. But I think
At this
everyone
point, I'm
who's
genuinely
smart can
hoping
agree that
this is
in
the
that
most
specific
shenanigan
situation,
game
it
ever.
doesn't matter because it happened before the game started.
If game just
Obviously, if
leaks the
someone
code
wants
and
to
they have to
delay the
redo
game and say
again,
they were
and
bugged like 50 times in a row, then maybe you want some evidence.
maybe
But in
teams
this
get
case,
switched up one more time.
probably not.
Maybe a member of LARP has a shop glitch and provides
Or
evidence,
disconnected.
and then
Oh god.
3 players disconnect at the beginning of the next game. I mean, it's all possible,
Someone
right?
tell me if you hear me speaking, because YouTube says my bitrate is 0. If my bitrate is 0, that would be a problem. That would not be good.
Executory in YouTube chat.
Game. I think it looks like it's updating still.
Yeah. I mean, he's not playing.
I mean, in the first game, Excel was supposed to be playing at first, right? And then they just switched them out for one of the two.
We are excited to get a game going for real now.
Yeah, let's get a game going. The third game of the series, guys.
Oh, the audio streams bitrate. Okay. Noodle says you can hear. YouTube's telling me that my audio bitrate is 0, but if you can hear me, it's obviously not 0. I will say
Rickster, Toby, Chase, I Chase,
like smooth
and Nash the Basher.
non-vanilla
Apologies for the inconvenience, says Juan.
vanilla Minecraft font looks kind of
Bro.
I don't really like it. That might be like that might be a hot take though.
It's just in the chat, in-game chat.
Oh.
It's so funny because wait, I would like to remind you, by the way, that Drax says double-clicking are not permitted, even on CCL matches. Now we shall finally start the game soon, and hopefully no more bugs are here.
I would hope that at this point, with all the discussion that's been had, everyone would know. But
why is bro talking about Dragon Double again?
5,000 views and 100 upvotes to
Bro,
unban
I swear,
things, so.
Chase is probably like jittering or butterflying right now. I don't know which. It looked like jitter. But if he gets banned on this match because of like drag or something when he's jittering, that'd be the most scripted thing ever as well.
We are starting. Show the scoreboard.
Dude, imagine placeholder and LARP DQ. That would be ridiculous.
Alright, I don't see anyone in chat yet talking about bugs wrong food.
Yeah, what's Gustambos gonna 3 final, bro?
Gustambos does, they have 2 people build. What LARP does is they
And
have
what's Emperor release a
builds
video? How I won CCL.
I was gonna say you're gonna see one person on each side get diamonds, but it looks like Gustambos was actually able to get all of them, which is a big advantage at the beginning, right? Because these are both level 3, so you can have someone actually.
Yeah, Gustambos has a better start
I
now.
don't think quite, but almost just straight up full iron diamond sword, run back to mid immediately, which is big. You can see, so the armor looks a little better, but the being frozen while walking is still happening.
Toby, bro, what are you doing?
Toby and Eldristing are kind of half fighting. I don't think either of them wants to really fully engage. Not really anything to be gained here. Toby can. Like, Toby has more incentive to be aggressive.
Bro, the lag in this game, man.
Just a couple, a little more even. Eldry, like I said, is probably not going to want to take that fight. Rickster gets a couple good hits. It's pretty much impossible to get someone all the way off the edge on this map going
that's good.
bench, but takes him out of the game for a second. Doesn't decide to pursue, though.
I mean,
so you can see Leo does have a diamond sword already. This is a big 2v1.
I mean, of course Rick is the GOAT. He beat 2 PM.
Sword is greater than a diamond sword, but not by that much. Especially if you have gaps, it's pretty easy to live for a long time. This is, I don't know what this Q is supposed to be. Is it chase? I don't know.
He broke the egg in the first game, that didn't count.
I don't really know what the obsidian at the bottom here does. Unless this is a map where the egg's on the floor. I don't actually remember. It's probably that. But I don't think it is. I feel like the egg is, yeah. So I don't know why the ring of obsidian around.
Oh, Chase, bro, Chase. That was a
It
cell.
would have been tough even so. It didn't look like they had enough there to fully block their way in.
Bro tried to terracotta box
That
in.
would have taken more than 5 obsidian, which it looked like they had.
Wait, Toby's coming though.
I guess you could block in with 5 if you were
It's
perfect.
a-
You'd have to like place
Wait,
other blocks.
does that mean they're
to place them
countering?
on top of it would have taken some.
Does that mean they're
crazy
counter
distance. This is
rushing?
big though. Now I don't want to miss
But
anything
then
over here because Toby's
Dex is
obviously
gonna
gonna win
go
that
up.
fight.
Oh,
This
one
has to
more
be
of
a trade
Gustambos is
because
coming
blue
back, I
is
think.
Yeah, I just got egg.
And yeah, so Orange's egg goes down over there.
And
But the
Dex
rest of
is
Orange's
and
egg
Dex
now
dropped
Western's egg
right
goes
before
down.
egg.
Looks like they're not gonna trade
That is
off.
the
Oh,
most
they will.
empty spot
So
I've seen in my
Blue is
life.
built, and that's really
Yeah,
good
bro,
too.
that's end proof.
Light blue egg over there. Lucas is gonna try to run away. Probably, I can't imagine
Oh
they
my
make
god,
it.
Emperor lives because of the lead.
Wow.
Of
That
course,
is
of
incredible.
course. He always has a
That's
lead,
actually
bro.
really crazy. So
Wait,
it's
they
kind of what I
didn't get
expected.
Dex?
Both eggs down. No deaths.
How the fuck did they not get Dex? He dropped right before egg.
Comes in with a diamond sword. That's gonna be a huge help there.
No, wait.
Rick's gonna drop here.
I think Rick might drop.
Ferns have
No,
tabled.
no, Rick's fine.
No, okay, it's fine, yeah. Is
Now,
that
LPX
Dex?
over here, LPX wants
I
to
think
pick up.
Dex
Nash
made
wants
it
to pick up
to
as well.
blue
No one
base.
wants to die in leather right now. Eggs are gone. Mid
Bro,
4
how did they not get
armor
Dex,
right now, but
though?
that's a big start. Like that's a very
Like,
very
they,
intense start. To
all
this
they
game,
have to do is
which I
just
love.
block off the bridge. How the fuck did they not get him?
Maybe Dex had a lead.
Toby just fully ignores the other people.
After respawning, right, bro?
It's a 1v1 in teams.
Oh,
We're on
yeah,
teams,
you're
but
right.
Toby decided didn't want to take that 2v1. Gets spun around a little by Lucas, but this is dangerous, right? You're in leather armor. I'm sure you have gaps, but
LARP is winning PvP, at least.
Not at all.
What do you mean it's
So
not
you
that
look at the
easy?
teams,
Someone
obvious
respawns completely naked, it's not that easy
which
to
I'm
kill
pretty surprised
them?
about because they didn't get diamonds off spawn, but they just, when Gustambos goes back to buy stuff, these gens have so much.
I mean, with you, and
like,
I can
2 level
believe
3
it.
gens in mid is why food's interesting, because they're so
You
near
run
each other
for
too.
life.
The just amount of
It's
gear
your
given
job,
quickly
bro.
is different than other ones. Is that a wood sword? I guess we're
Chase with a wood. Chase rocking a wood sword, bro.
Dude, this is worse than Green Phoenix having a stone sword the whole game.
That was a good.
You mean a stone pickaxe?
Good clutch as well.
Yeah.
What was that reach,
It's
bro?
dangerous for Eldry. You're only in chain, right?
No, this is actually kind of
Show
bad.
up there. I wonder if Toby's low. I'm surprised to see Toby running there.
Toby, yeah, I think
Chase
Toby's
down,
low.
feathered by Eldry.
I think Toby's gonna drop.
Huge here.
Maybe.
That okay.
Yeah,
Was
Toby
low.
dropped.
Huge kill from
No.
Eldry. I was gonna say they almost got a hit off the edge there, but they ended up getting the kill anyway. LPX.
Why did Toby not have a lead, bro?
I'm not sure how you die to health there.
Watch Gustambos win this.
A lot of people. They could have just been getting 2v1 the whole time, getting beat down.
Genuinely, I think Gustambos is winning
Chase is
this.
getting fought as well. Again, like the iron armor is good,
This
but
game, probably.
no one's afraid of you because you're rocking a wooden sword. So you're just not killing anyone.
Bro, Chase dropped.
Chase goes down. There are 2 remaining.
Yeah,
Still totally
GG's, bro.
possible right
Oh
now,
my
right?
god.
Especially because Rickster's at mid and is now getting full 3v.
No.
And
Bro,
their teammates in leather.
that
Nash
first
is still
fucking
in leather.
game, I
That
swear.
might be the I said they had a gear advantage. I was neglecting the fact that I couldn't
That
see
first
Nash.
game-
Nash
It's fine.
was
It's
in
fine.
leather.
LARP had a bad start. They can win.
Maybe it's not leather. Maybe it's just some very dull.
I mean, they
diamond
can,
damage.
yeah, but like, if Horn didn't redo the first game where everyone was playing normally,
I mean,
nobody
if
had any
I'm
bugs,
Orange right now, if I'm
LARP would have won this.
Gustambos, I'm just running in immediately.
If LARP
Like,
loses the match, I'm
I
blaming
don't want to let
Horn.
anyone get bows. I don't want to let Nash
Who's
get
generally-
crucial armor.
That's valid.
LPX does show up. Now, obviously, the same thing is that
Come
they
on,
don't have
someone
particularly
on
good
LARP
gear
has
either.
a bow. Please,
Gustambos
please,
doesn't.
please. Please, someone on LARP
It is
has a
good to
bow.
have one metal
Please.
gear. It means that, in case they did get a bow or something like that, they're not able to run to mid, and they're not able to really just sit here and focus down shooting people off bridges. Although, obviously, if they had a bow, you'd want to be in a more secure location. This one right now. I feel like you have to consider it. Like, I don't know what's going through the mind of LARP right now. It really feels to me like a bow is the only way you get out of
This
this.
is so scripted.
We're in the semifinals with the quality of both of these. You see a bow on the other side, actually. With the quality of both of these teams, I really don't see you winning 4v2. Like, you can be better. I'm not saying which team is better, but if
Bro,
Nash goes down,
nah, nice drop.
like winning a straight up 2v4 PvP at a level like this is pretty much impossible, no matter what. down there. Well, not quite down because again, eating food, having a picnic, land on the picnic table, but kind of prolonging the inevitable here unless Rickster can pull off the greatest miracle in the history of this server. Little juke there. I like it.
Rick 124.
Broke Leo's ankles there. Just
You can
standing
do
still
it.
for a second. It's able to get back over towards orange, but that is an enormous amount
Wow.
of knockback from a fireball. I've never seen that before in my life.
What just happened? I missed it because I wasn't watching.
It's able to get back over towards orange, but that is an enormous amount of
I mean, that's not that uncommon.
watching a minigame right now.
I don't think.
Oh, I know.
He's
it
quite
was
impressive.
fun.
You know, Rickster's making some pretty silly plays, but everything good
No,
was
Rick
coming to an
dropped.
end.
Bro.
Alright. Pretty even game. I think it got out of hand a little bit because one death led to many more,
Yeah, no, Lord could come back for sure.
but definitely
Lord
like
definitely
a
can come back.
51-49 type of
But if
matchup.
they lose this, it's
So it's going to
100%
be
Juan's
my score.
fault.
It's going to be 1-0 in favor of Gustambos.
I mean, this entire tournament is a joke
Size, we're
anyway.
still in the
But
best of
like,
3, so one
bro.
more win for them would be it. We'll play 3 if LARP are able to win the next one. I think a big difference in that game is that
Meanwhile,
Gustambos
me
played a
at
little
3
better
a.m.
as a team.
eating
Like, at
100%
mid,
pure
you
cacao.
had, like, per player, aside from Nash, LARP had better gear across the board. But they ended up still, I mean, it might be because obviously Nash was the one left alone without being able to buy gear. He was only in leather.
Yeah, sure.
Wasn't really participating in those fights at all, and you got left with
Accept
3v4,
your
which led to people getting picked off, singled out, and kind of taken out one at a time.
What map's the second game?
So team play, I think, would be the biggest decider there. And if you go even deeper than that, like I said, it'd just be the amount of gear. But like I said, you can tell from watching that game that both teams absolutely know what they're doing. And I wouldn't be worried about any crazy bad game for the next one. Someone's new in here, so it's not going to be 1-0. The first game didn't count. It was someone was bugged and left right at the beginning, and we ended up playing the game out in case that they couldn't produce evidence about it or whatever was going on with them. I wasn't involved. And that game ended up not counting, as it really shouldn't have counted, because if you watch that game, people really weren't playing seriously throughout.
Why are they doing so much damage?
LARP did end up winning that game, but like I said, it was a 4v3, and even in a, you know, they were like
Someone
taking
in the
screenshots with each
background
other during the
on
game. It was
Dean's
just, it was
mic
not a real thing that
is
happened.
playing a game. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't even remember
think they
this
might even
map
be
was still a
playing
thing that
Cube.
we were doing in League. I haven't seen this in a long time. We're playing on birthday.
It's a woman.
I don't know. Someone tell me I'm crazy, but I haven't seen birthday in a long time.
I mean, I
That is what it
clearly
is.
heard them
So I'm excited
say,
to see kind of a new
why are they
interesting
doing
map.
so much damage? Just like 15 seconds
Rico, there were
ago.
actually 3 games technically, because the first game, they chose
So they
the
might be
wrong
playing like
teams. They were flipped.
Minecraft as well. Which would be
Workout in
funny.
hand. Honestly, one game, 540, like that's a long time, but it's not, you know, I've seen worse. Because the actual game was reasonably fast.
What map?
Juan got ghosted. Is everyone ready? And no one answers.
Alright, where the game will start in 20 seconds. Burst at 20 seconds and it's okay.
Exxon said to get iChase out.
And I don't even know how to comment on birthday, 'cause it's been so long since I've watched it, but it has this big old enormous mid.
Birthday.
I don't know, in the sense of its like tiered structure, it's pretty similar to Palace, but it's
Nah, birthday generally is all about mid
but it's
control.
definitely unique.
If
It
you don't
has
have
this
mid
little
control on birthday, you're
side
done.
island for the Diamond Gen, which produces a lot of interesting stuff. This I didn't know.
Oh,
The
wait,
2 bridge
look,
gets
it's
you
mid.
all the way there, so that's
They
interesting.
might get mid. I'm not.
We only see
Gustambos
that
is in mid now.
on the side of
And there's only
for
one.
the 2
Lord
kids,
got all 3
which
kills.
doesn't get them a ton because it's still a pretty long bridge.
There's
but
only
they are able to
one
get to some of these
on
gens first.
Gustambos in
I
mid
don't
right
expect
now.
them both.
That's good.
How you chase Chase and
Nash wants
Nash.
so
I would expect
much,
them both
dude.
to run. Although Nash is taking their
Yeah, I think
sweet
this
time
is a good
running.
start
I
for
can't
them.
imagine you're gonna stay.
Yeah,
ahead
if
for
they
a while. You
lose
have no
this,
leverage. They are
yeah,
gonna
no,
go back
bro.
now. It looks like. No. Yes.
I mean,
There they go.
the
So
game's
that's
not
pretty big
decided
off
that.
spawn, and they don't give up too
I
much speed either, right?
mean,
That's kind of the
no,
trade-off that happens
but
sometimes. You
like
rush
they
in with no armor,
got
you
kind
get
of a
some
big
stuff, and then you're giving
advantage.
up mid control. It's only 2v2
Pretty
in mid
decent
right now,
advantage,
so it's
don't get me
not
wrong,
any
but
type of crazy difference.
Gustambos take
Which is
mid
good,
now,
because if you
by
get the
the way.
initial and then you give up the entire mid control, you're gonna still be losing pretty fast. But now what I would expect is that you're gonna have Nash, or I mean Nash likes to not really get any gear, but I would expect you have someone who's gonna show up, unless they decided to upgrade the gen instead.
No, they're all back at base, I think, right now.
Why are they all back at
No,
base?
one is
Mr.
in mid,
LPX have been kind of
but
on and off. Fighting
nah, they're
LPX was able to
running.
get a diamond sword and get back, which is impressive. I didn't even see
Is
that
that right?
earlier.
Who is that? I
And
can't
Rickster,
see
now
it.
you have a
Yeah, that's
2v1
right,
fight
okay.
for the win. Pretty much an everyone
Where's the
fight.
iron?
So
Where's the
play like
diamond
this,
sword?
the
Where's
damage
the
difference is so
everything?
crazy. Even a 2v1. Honestly, if you were gonna win a 2v1, it would be this, because the diamond sword is insane.
It's Dex with the diamond sword right now. Chase might drop here. Yeah, Chase is gonna drop here.
One of them out.
Yeah, Chase drops, but Toby is full iron.
Gets one. I mean, oh, did I have that backward? Lucas. Oh no, Lucas is on that team. I was messed up. Toby is the one with gear. Toby has a diamond.
Toby might drop here, actually.
It's still rough though. And just coming back straight up. Nash is gonna help. Nash has more gear than
Nash.
last game, which is good.
Nash doesn't have. Oh wait, they're going for a boxing?
This
Seriously?
is Lucas, who is just pulling straight up towards LARP. No fear at all.
No, they're not going for boxing.
Well played by Chase.
They're going for bridge stall.
That was a really nice little bridge play though. That little flick back.
Yo, maybe they should have subbed Chase out.
Goes for a trade. Lucas gets a 2-block extension clutch right there. That is pretty huge.
Bro.
Rickster gets knocked off. You
How is Peru stalling them so? Bro.
Lucas sees a diamond sword. Says, you know what?
Like, Gustambos is gonna keep mid now.
No? Was it a bluff? Did they go
Toby
back
drop?
and
Seriously?
come back?
I'm so behind, bro. I'm so behind.
Maybe not. We're just playing a lot of, like, bluffs. Like, I'm gonna run.
I think
one
LARP is
way,
actually cooked now.
And then go the other. Almost gets Nash off. They missed one hit right here that would have for sure knocked Nash, barring like a 3 or 4 block clutch. Goes for a jump around.
Bro.
I said barring a 3 or 4 block clutch. There's a 4 block clutch. That looked like some bad knockback, but it was obvious because Nash was in a head hit.
Bro, what?
Everyone's clutching.
How is nobody getting this guy out?
None of those looked like any crazy.
Toby's dropping here.
Clutches, so I don't want to hear anything.
Peru survived and Toby dropped again, bro.
Lucas is like a
How the
bridge
fuck?
expert, though. This is pretty hilarious. And I think the goal is that they're just, you have multiple people here who are just not allowed to go to mid.
Oh my god.
And at the same time, you're trying to stop people from getting back from mid. I don't know if Rickster has anything or if they're purely trying to take Lucas out here. It looks like they have something because they are just, at least they were trying to get back. Now they're in kind of a rough spot. I want to see Lucas get a pickaxe. I want to see Lucas get one of those, like, good play there. Almost gets him, not quite. I want to see Lucas get like a 40 diamond pickaxe and just
Yeah, Chase drop.
spleefing people on the bridge. It seems
Nah, they're losing. There's two rushing. They got a no. They just had a max pick, and I think one is dropping.
And gets it right. So LPX had the pickaxe I was talking about. Lucas is back here. Almost gets Nash. This would be big if they were able to get Nash off right away. Nash probably gonna run onto the bridge, and they do.
Oh my
Let's
god.
follow though. Lucas gets that kill, so that's big. It's 4v3.
No, Nash is not the goat,
A
bro.
lot of danger for LARP.
Bro.
It's over.
Damn, the scoreboard.
Tough game to
The
win.
scoreboard.
And Toby can't die. Chase, like last game, is only rocking a wood sword.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they did not play their best forward.
Toby is in the driver's seat of this fight right now, but gaps plus a diamond sword probably changes pretty quick, especially because they're getting crits. Looks like Toby's probably gonna run.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping Chase would play a little better. Yeah, no, these two are dropping now. Yeah, bye Toby.
Lucas drops back down, gets a 2v1. Pretty quick kill. Now it's a 4v2. Like, so once it goes down to a 4v, like 4v3 is maybe.
They did full.
4v2 even no.
Rickster dead.
But 4v2,
Chase is dead.
on the other side. Chase goes down there.
I don't.
That's gonna be it. Second game was a lot more lopsided. Obviously, across the board, well played from both
Yeah,
teams.
bro.
but
Just nah, bro.
that one was handled pretty well by Gustambos.
Yeah, bro. Did it? Yeah, I don't know.